comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player one with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Are they trying to beat out the jump? Picture perfect punish counter. Punish is there with the drive impact, really laying on the pressure. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Connects with medium kick. Sees it coming and blocks it out. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Ah, burnout activates. Big throws. In there. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Who's going to start things off? Hit them with a stopping block. Goes forward with it, bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
Jump? Goes for the jump in. What'll happen here? Jumps in. Player 2 needs yes. Drive impact for the win. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Slips the grab. Shoots off a fireball up close. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Ooh, what's this? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Down to the wire. Picture perfect punish counter. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Up tap to close it. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Parries to cancel the fireball. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 1 will need to play it experiencing burnout. Both fighters planning something? Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Throws a fireball. Clutch, anti-air. Just goes for it at this range. Oh, here we go. Manages to froze them. A real test of nerves here. What's next? Oh, bends it on the fireball. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Will this decision pay off for them? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Absorbs the attack and fires back. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity, reads their mind and techs the throw. Player makes a huge statement with that finish. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Combo with the target combo. Box him with the target combo. Sticks the combo. Player 2 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Breaks the block with a throw. Blocks the crosser. Good read. Blocks it well.
Bad mistake.
Smart play with the throw. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Big throw. Going in, throws them. Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put the drive impact doesn't work. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Life anticipated that throw. Good crowns him from above. Okay, here we go. Impact counter! Oh, that's so sick. Solar plexus strike. They gotta dig down deep here. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. What a finish!
How'd I lose?
Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
A new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Jump in, finds the mark. Checks with the projectile. Plays on the pressure with the projectile. Throwing on even more pressure with the fireballs. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Misfire with the drive impact. You do not want to whip an impact. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Next up, uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very... What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Throws out a projectile. Player 2 didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. Sure you can? Player hits them with a stop and bomb. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Big opportunity now in this corner. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side kick. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? Going in? Jumps in, then brushes that off and keeps going. Gut punch, didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Taking no prisoners.
How'd I lose?
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Combo with the target combo. Takes the chance to hurt him. What's going to follow the combo? Deal some damage with that quick combo. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Uses the card. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Going wild with the throws in the corner. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Big throws. What'll happen here? The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Hits them with a stop and pop. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. What's the next move? Wrong critical. What's gonna happen? How can they steal this win in such a precarious situation? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Keeps him out. Punish counter sets the table. Flatlines him. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Opens with a fireball. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Player 1 needs to use the front of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. With the solar plexus stretch, both fighters can't use drive. Do it to them! Show the people what they came to see, Ryu!
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 2 is an excellent block. They're taking a step. This can lead to some big damage. And they burn out in sync. Chucks a fireball to continue, throws them from above. Jumps! Player 2 half sets up with the jump in. Oh, here we go. Cross that off. Finds the target. Target combo into Ichibuchi Breakthrough. This is gonna take a chunk. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Charges up the plasma. Are you kidding me? Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the knocked them out of the air. James blow. Sticks the combo. Throws out a projectile. Checking to see how the opponent reacts to long-range fireballs. This is a clear sign that they're testing their opponent's knowledge and game plan. Goes for the throw. Trips him up. Lots of aggression from both sides. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Misses the drive impact. Taking stock. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. The drive impact doesn't get them the punch. Hey, oh! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump in catches them. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. All right, what's coming up next? Shinrai kick for a mix-up. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. There's a change of side. Steals back a chance. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Looking for a chance. A quick breather. Brushes that off and keeps going. Gut punch. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage. Do it to them! Show the people what they came to see, Ryu!
What's wrong? Get up!
Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. Doing some quick planning? Nice fireball! Reads the throw and escapes! What are they gonna do? Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Holy! Put the fear of God in it. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets a good read on their opponent. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Was that a good decision? Starts with a jump in. Knockdown. Player one needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Taking stock. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Grabs them. Misses the drive impact. All right, what's coming up next? Player one will have to fight back, experiencing burnout. Player one has completely used all of their drive game, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Going in, they need to rely on their instincts here. A critical super art? Just goes for it at this range. Both of them are low on health. In there! Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Blocks it. Who's going to start things off? Teleport. Rushes that off and keeps going. Goes forward with a gut punch. Jumps in. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Genius read. Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Goes for the throw. Gotta be careful. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. Player one, this Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. This can lead to some big damage. Player two is not in a good place health-wise, but with a super art implant, tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Life lead is there, but still, the low kick hits. Drive impact misses. Doesn't touch the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Impact squat. Fires off a Yogakami. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Knocked him out of the air. Hits him with a stop and bop. Bends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Look at the damage. What's next? Oh my god, they just choked it up. Solar plexus straight. Player one is looking at a grim situation with burnout. The drive impact doesn't work. Brinko. Looking for a hold. There's a burnout. Low heavy. Jumps. Wraps it up with a throw. Player two was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. The low. Gets them with the anti-air. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. The low heavy hit. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Checks them with a projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player one, chase, and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. KO! Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Throws out a projectile. Player two did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Can they turn this gauge advantage into something? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Sneaks in above. This is gonna be bad news. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. And whiff! They're wide open. Teleport! Nowhere safe. Big opportunity coming. One chance here may end it below heavy connected. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a